Why is an attitude of gratitude important? Excited to dive into that with you today and talk about the whys of gratitude and how you can use it to feel better. So today we're going to be talking about 3 things that are super important when we're talking about an attitude of gratitude. And you're going to want to stick around to the end because at the end I've got a free gift that's going to help tie it all together for you. So the first thing to think about when we're talking about an attitude of gratitude is just the fact that having gratitude for what we have helps keep us grounded. I work with a lot of people that are trying to get more in their life. And for most of us, at some level, we want more. And that's okay. In fact, I find sometimes people hold themselves back from wanting more because they feel like they're not being grateful. And part of this, practicing daily gratitude and this attitude, is that I can be grounded and be happy for what I have and still want for something more. So really that's the first step about an attitude of gratitude to me, is really focusing and getting grounded on, I'm so thankful for the things that I have in my life. And even if what I have isn't perfect, isn't exactly what I want, maybe I want a bigger house, but just finding gratitude in the house that I do have. Maybe I want a nicer car, just finding gratitude in the car that I have. Because one thing I've found to be true, if we're not happy with what we've already got in our life, it's hard for us ever to attract anything better. So really using this attitude of gratitude to stay grounded every single day. I'm so happy for the things that I have in my life. I'm so happy that I've attracted these things, and I can't wait to see how it gets better. And I can't wait to see how I get more. The second thing about an attitude of gratitude is it just feels good. Have you ever wondered why it feels so good? Like Thanksgiving's one time a year we all practice gratitude, and we get around and we're surrounded by family and we have good food, and everybody just feels good. Well, at some level, this is about vibration. And so if I want to practice this attitude of gratitude, I can feel that good every single day. Literally diving into every single morning, I wake up and I start my day with an attitude of gratitude. Just being thankful for the things that I have in my life. And honestly, it can be very simple things. A comfortable bed, a good night's rest, a warm shower. And that's going to make me feel better. And that's part of the attitude of gratitude, is just putting up almost like this positivity shield as I go out into the world. I use the first part of this to get grounded. I use the second part to just feel better, to just feel good every single day. And you'll find if you'll try this out for just a little bit, the more you practice an attitude of gratitude, the better you're going to feel. So the third part of this, and this is really fun because nobody talks a lot about this, but when I'm practicing an attitude of gratitude, it actually can become the secret to attracting more, the secret to getting everything that you want. They say that as we think thoughts, they go out into the world. I've heard it told that gratitude is the magnet that pulls it back. So if I'm trying to attract better things in my life, I'm trying to get this attitude of gratitude to get more of what I want in my life, just realize that the way I feel is the magnet that's making it happen. So if I'm looking for something I want, let's just use like a sports car for an example. Let's say I wanted a fancy sports car. You may want something else, but think about wanting that thing that you want. And when you look at it and you want for it, if it creates a feeling of lack inside of you, that's how you're feeling. That's the magnet that's going to be attracting. So to me, it's being able to want that something more, but then at the same time, practicing the attitude of gratitude to say, you know what, I'm so thankful for the vehicle I have. And it takes me to and from where I'm trying to go. And I'm excited when I get the next, right? And that really is using the attitude of gratitude as a secret for attracting more of what you want in your life. So we're talking about an attitude of gratitude. I want you to know we're all thankful for your eyeballs on this video. And if you like what you're seeing here, if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Follow us. You'll be notified when new videos come by. And the Mountain West chapter of the NSA, great organization. I'm happy to be a part of it, and we'd love to have you follow us. So it's interesting. We're talking about the attitude of gratitude. One of my favorite authors, Wayne Dyer, had a saying, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And I think when we're using an attitude of gratitude, it does exactly that. It gives us a different perspective. When you start your morning thinking about the things you're grateful for, and I would suggest you start a gratitude journal. Start writing down every morning. Write down 10 things that you're grateful for. And at the end of the night, review those and look at them. And besides feeling better, you're going to change the way you look at things. Things that may have seemed maybe not as good in your life, they're going to feel better, and you're going to start noticing more of the little things. And the more you start noticing the little things, the more of them you bring into your life. So when we're talking about an attitude of gratitude and we talk about the little things, literally the little things are exactly that. I've talked in other videos I've done on gratitude where sometimes my first thought is that I'm just thankful my eyes opened. That's a little thing. Just being happy that I'm alive. Or the fact that I have hot water. Or the fact that I have an automobile that can take me to and from work. Or the fact that, somebody that I love and care about shows up for me, right? It's the little things. Sometimes it's an ice cream cone in the middle of the afternoon, right? It can be just the little things that when we're practicing an attitude of gratitude, we start to notice, oh my gosh. And the more we focus on those little things, the more they become big things. And maybe some of the things in our life that we're not loving, that maybe felt negative, they start to get smaller in comparison because we've got this attitude of gratitude. Thanks for tuning into the video today. If you like what I'm talking about here, if some of this information is resonating with you, go ahead and click below. I've got a link to a free guide, What Holds You Back. We'll take a deeper dive on some of the stuff you're hearing here on gratitude and some cool tools to help you break free and live the life you truly deserve. And like I say, as always, enjoy the ride. It's a good one.